timer and going. Good morning and welcome to Pilates. We're going to start standing today. So, oh, and you know what? I put a pen and a piece of paper on the end of things over here. I do not want that in my way later, so I'm just moving it. So I want you to just line up your feet 100% with each other. Now, here's a fun thing that I'm not sure I've mentioned before, and that is when your feet are lined up, it's the toe beside your big toe that you want pointing forward. Because if you have your big toe pointing forward, you're slightly turned out. Now, quite often when people get that toe beside the big toe pointing straight forward, they feel like the knees are rolling in. And that's just because the tissue in their legs isn't really active. So if you look straight forward at eye height, like eye level, and press down through the sternum of your foot and out through the top of your head, you'll feel that the knees start to roll to a more parallel position where they're aiming over the center of the foot. Let's find your Pilates breath. So you're just going to inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Get some width into your rib cage as you inhale. Narrowing on the exhale. Arms gently float away from the body on the inhale. And back towards the body. On the exhale, we're going to amplify the arms. Inhale, lift, exhale, drop. Just to get a little more activation in the core. Two more. Last one. We're going to do our standing imprint. So remember, for a standing imprint, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to be a straight line from your head to your tail, a little bit tipped forward, hands on the front of the legs. And it's an inhale to imprint when we stand, exhale, neutral. Inhale, imprint, exhale, neutral. Inhale, imprint, exhale, neutral. If you're not finding it, remember, it's just a low back move. A little pressure of the hand into the leg will help. And exhale, neutral, one more. And neutral. Now, I want you to stand up a little straighter. We're going to do our basic standing hip release. But I got some extra fun balancing stuff today. But we just got our knees soft. Let our hips sway side to side. Boy, these sparkly pants are showing up a lot in this light. But at least then you'll be able to see where my knees are. Alrighty, let's go lateral. So step your feet wider, turn your knees out, little side to side sway here, go. Okay, does my hip like lateral rotation today? Now careful, quite often people kind of lean forward. You're gonna try and keep your shoulders right over your hips as you do this. And then I want you to turn your knees in, same thing, little side to side sway here. Breathing. And then I want you to step one foot forward. Line up your feet again, a little side to side sway. Now the step forward is subtle, right? Like I kind of have the heel of my front foot in alignment with the toe of my back foot. Then we're gonna step your other foot forward, same thing, a little side to side sway here. Breathing. What does this side feel like? Do they feel similar or do they feel dissimilar? Yeah. Then I want you to line up your feet again. And we're going to go to a little bit of arm here. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your fingertips together up high, bring the back of your hands together down low. You're going to inhale, come up, and exhale, come down. I'm trying to get far back. Oh, there's my fingertips. And together, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more here, inhale up. And exhale down, press the hands forward, circle around, bring your palms together, press forward, circle around, palms together, press forward, circle around, palms together. One more. And now keep your hands together, come to one shoulder, opposite hip, shoulder, hip, knees are soft for this. You're letting the body move. This is fascial work. We're just working on the spiral line as we do this. Spiral line of fascia. It's complicated. Let's go to the opposite shoulder and then come down to the hip. So coming across the body, kind of like you're chopping wood. So we have lines of tension in our fascia. And so when we talk about the spiral line, I'm just talking about kind of, there's two of them. kind of create almost like a DNA shape around your body. And one side might be stiffer than the other. So let's add torso to this. So you're gonna bring your hands up and together and lift your chest, then come down, round your back, bend your knees, bring the back of the hands together. Up, fingertips together, down, back of the hands together. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more. Last one. Press forward, look up. Bring your arms around, palms together, round your back, bend your knees, and up and around. Press forward as you go up, hands together as you bend your knees and round your back. Inhale up, exhale around. Inhale up, exhale around. One more, up and around. Now keep your hands together, step your feet wider, bring your hands to one shoulder, bend that knee. Bring your hands to the opposite, bend hip, bend the knee, shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip. Breathing. One more here. Now stay on that side, come up to your shoulder and go to the opposite hip. So the knee is always going to be bent on the side that you're on. One more here. Now bring your feet closer together. We're going to go to a little bit of balance work here. You're going to step 1 foot forward, come back, lift your knee up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot sideways. Come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back. Lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the side again and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go on a front diagonal and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back diagonal and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That leg feels like it had a lot of work. Let's make the other side work. So we're going to start forward, lift up. Woo, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go straight sideways and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back, lift the foot up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight sideways and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Front diagonal and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back diagonal and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's line up our feet 100% with each other again, making sure that toe beside your big toe is pointing forward. We're going to do a forward roll. You're going to take an inhale. Exhale, start with your head, round forward. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, come all the way back up again. Take an inhale. Exhale, rounding forward. Inhale, bend your knees. And exhale, come all the way back up again. One more. Exhale as you go down. Inhale, bend your knees. And exhale, Come all the way back up again. We're going to go onto our sides for a little bit of rotational breathing. I'm just going to move my iPad to the other side of the room. A little adjustment on the height on it. That looks good. And right, we're going to go onto our sides with our knees bent. They're going to be in front of you. Now, here's the fun thing. Quite often when we lay on our side, we have our hips in front of our shoulder, right? We want to be a straight line. How do you know you're in a straight line? You feel like the weight's on the outside of your thigh. If you feel like the weight's on that greater trochanter, you just have your bum a little far forward, just sneak it back, yeah? Side of the waist is off the floor because that top sit bone's reaching away from the top of your head. Top arm is reach forward. You're going to inhale, point it at the ceiling. Try to look at it. Exhale, turn back, keep reaching the knees forwards. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward. We'll just do 2 more of those. Inhale, up. Turn to look at your hand. Exhale, turn back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward. 1 more. Inhale, up. Turn to look at it. Exhale, back. Inhale, hold. And exhale, forward. 2 breath. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. 1 more here. Can you see your hand the whole time? And coming forward. Let's do this on the other side. So right underneath arm supports your head. Your weight is on the outside of your thigh. Side of your waist is off the floor because that top sit bone's reaching away from the top of your head. Top arms reach forward. You're going to inhale, point at the ceiling. Turn to look at your hand. Exhale, turn your ribs backwards. Inhale, hold this. Exhale, come back to where you started. Inhale, point at the ceiling. Turn to look at your hand. Exhale, turn your ribs backwards. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward. Just 1 more of those. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, top knee is still reaching forward. And let's come back to where we started. 2 breaths. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. 1 more, back. And forward. Let's go onto our hands and knees and see what the cat stretch feels like right now. So hands are under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips, right? Hands are shoulder distance apart. Knees are within the width of the pelvis. Back of the head matches the back of the shoulders. You're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, point your tail down. Scoop your back up to the ceiling. Take an inhale into your back. Exhale, flatten back to where you started. Take an inhale. Exhale, point your tail down. Scoop your back around. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, flattening back out again. Inhale. Exhale, curling around. Inhale, hold. And exhale, flatten. 2 breaths. Exhale, round. Inhale, flatten. Exhale, round. Inhale, flatten. 1 more, round. And flatten. Now while we're here, let's just pull our tail to one side and the other just to get the side body a little bit more awake and moving. 1 more to each side here. And let's go on to our backs for our hip roll. So right, legs are bent, feet are within the width of the body, backs in neutral. You're going to take an inhale to prepare. You're going to exhale, imprint, press into your feet, roll on up onto your shoulder blades. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll back down again. Pelvis is heavy, feet are light. Take an inhale. Exhale, imprint, press into your feet, roll up. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back down again. 1 more. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale. And exhale, rolling back down again. If you like something extra under your head, grab it, pop it under your head. We're going to see if we can find neutral shoulder today. Bring those arms right up in front of your chest. Make sure it's your chest, not your throat or your chin. Double check you're in neutral. So right, feet are light, pelvis heavy, low back light, ribs heavy. And then just inhale, reach the fingertips forward towards the ceiling. Exhale, come back to where the upper back and upper chest feel equally wide. Inhale, protract. Exhale, neutral. Forward and neutral. One more here. Forward and neutral. Let's do an arm scissor today. So just scissor one hand towards your legs, the other towards your head, and meet in the middle. Inhale, scissor. Exhale, center. So if you have a history of shoulder issues and you really want to work on that glenohumeral timing, you're not going to let the arm coming towards your head drop below your temple, and you're not going to let the arm going towards your legs drop below your leg. Yeah. If you're like, okay, I want to go further so I get a chest stretch, you can do that, but you got to make sure the ribs stay heavy. And if you're going further, you're actually moving the shoulder joint to make that happen. And that's a reasonable option as well. But doing the smaller range helps teach your body how to do that so that when you go to the bigger range, you don't hurt yourself, because sometimes moving the arms in the bigger range hurts the shoulders and neck. Let's move on to our head nod. So let your arms rest on the floor beside your body, palms up, palms down, palms in, whatever feels good on your shoulders. Now keep your head heavy on whatever it's resting on, and let's just go to that nod and release. Now remember, you're going to do inhale to nod, exhale to release. Top of the head reaches away from the top of the shoulders. One more here, a little nod and release. Back to the shoulders for one more little game. So lift the arms up, palms are in. You're going to inhale, slide your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, slide towards your heels. Inhale, up. Exhale, sliding down. One more here, up and down. We're going to go to our ab prep. So hands behind the head, elbows where the ribs and shoulders are in neutral. Inhale, little nod. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale, is your pelvis still heavy and low back light? Exhale, back down again. Exhale, curl up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, back down again. Inhale, nod. Exhale, curl. Inhale, hold. Are your feet still light? Exhale, back down again. Inhale, nod. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale, back down again. One more here, curling up. And down, 2 breaths. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. One more, up and down. Did you stay neutral the whole time? Let's drop those elbows wide. So, right, because ideally we can do that move that's a little bit more like a crunch. We're rocking the knees side to side here. Yeah, we can do that move that's a little bit more like a crunch without imprinting. Yeah, and the trick is to retrain our body out of that, because if we always do our ab work by flattening our low back, putting a lot of pressure on the low back discs, and well, you know, long term, that's not great. Let's flip onto our tummies for a little bit of breaststroke prep, just to get the upper body bending the other way a little bit, because, right, if you're doing a lot of screen time, like I am these days, you want to have a little bit of upper back extension on a regular basis to reverse that whole looking at the phone business. So hands are beside your head, from fingertip to elbow is on the floor. Tip of your nose, middle of your breastbone's on the floor. Top of the foot is gently pressed into the floor to get some activation in the legs. You're going to inhale, slide your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, extending up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, back down again. Inhale, slide your shoulder blades. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, back down again. Inhale, slide your shoulder blades. Exhale, lift. Is the back of your neck the same curve as the back of your ribs? Back down again, or maybe just neck and ribs. Are they equal? Ideally, they are. We aren't overbending that neck. And back down again. 2 breaths. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more here. Up and down. Breaststroke prep number 2. Arms alongside the body, palms facing the ceiling. Inhale, turn your palms inwards to open the collarbones. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, hold. Exhale back down again. Inhale, turn your palms inwards. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, hold. Exhale back down again. Inhale, turn your palms in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Down. Let's do it on the 2 breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Up and down. Last arm position. Hands under the forehead. Now, remember, you could lift your arms with you or you can leave them down. If your neck's been bugging you lately, leave your arms down. Top of the foot still pressed into the floor. Let's inhale, open those collarbones. Exhale, use your back muscles to lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, back down again. Inhale, open the collarbones. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, up. Inhale. Exhale, down. One more here. Up. Down. 2 breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more here. Up and down. Let's press back into our shell stretch. So you're going to sit back over your heels or lay on your back and hug your knees into your chest. Elbows are bent here. I like a little side to side rock because that just helps rebalance the fascia a little bit, right? Helps unwind it a little. One more nice deep breath here. And we're going to move on to the 100. So, if you have a tendency towards a sore neck, you can always leave your head down. If you have a tendency towards a sore low back, you can always leave your feet down. You could do the exercise just doing the breaths. The breaths are the 100, folks, yeah? So let's just for a moment be on our back, see if we can find neutral. If you like something extra in your head to help your neck feel happier, put it there. But I want to caution you, don't have something so high that your chin tips in because you're not in neutral, right? If you feel like your chin is nodding towards your chest with the thing under your head, it's way too high, yeah? Anyway, procrastinating the 100, we must do this, yeah? You're going to take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, find your imprint. Lift your legs up to tabletop. They're together. Inhale, knock. Exhale, curl up. And go in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 10. Sniff. Blow. 20 in. Out. 30 in. Out. 40 in. Out. 50 in. Out. 60 in. Out. 70 in. Out. 80 in. Out. 90 in. Out. 2, 3, 4, 100. Take an inhale. Exhale, laying down. Let your knees come into your chest, rocking side to side. Now, if you didn't take your legs up, your feet could be on the floor and little rock side to side here. Breathing. And let's come up off of our backs. We're going to do 2 little arm exercises this morning before we move on. And we're going to do our external rotation of our humerus bone to start with. So, you want to have your elbows a little bit forward on your body. They're not right on the seam of your t-shirt. Your palms are facing each other. Your collarbones are wide. You're sitting somewhere that you can comfortably sit up straight. So, we're not slumped down. We're up nice and tall. Feel the width in your collarbones. And then you're just going to exhale, pull the back of the hands away from each other. And inhale, come back in again. Now, notice as I do this, that my hands are not getting all the way back to in alignment with the side of my body. I'm trying to pull them back there, but because I have my elbows forward, they cannot do that because I'm trying to not let those elbows move back, yeah? That gets the purity of working on the back of the shoulder, which has a tendency to get weak over time because we do everything in front of us. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. 2 more here. Open and close. Last one, open and close. Now, the other arm exercise we're going to do today is we're going to do some little arm circles. So I want you to reach your arms out just at shoulder height sideways. Now, right, we don't want them behind you. So, right, if you look forward, wiggle your fingertips. Ideally, you see them in your peripheral vision. And then all we're going to do is little circles here. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, the other way. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more here. 3, the other way. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, rest. I'm just going to re-angle my iPad. It's a little bit low. I'm going to angle it slightly higher. There we go. And let's go to a little bit of our half roll back. So I want you to have your legs bent. I want them right tight together. And let's just round forward over our legs. Then from there, see if you can get the back a little rounder by pulling your bone towards your belly button, softening in the front of the ribs, opening the back of the ribs. Reach your arms up so they're parallel to the floor. Shoulder blades are like a waterfall going down your back. Take an inhale. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock forward. Right? Remember, you're trying to keep this round shape. So as you go back, you're going to be looking down at your hip joint. And you want to see that it opens and then it closes, right? As you get away from your legs, the hip joint opens. As you get closer, it closes. Scooping the belly button in. 2 more here. Exhale back. Inhale forward. 1 more back. And forward. We're going to do 5 slow roll downs today. Yeah. So arms are out. Find your C curve. Drop your shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, rolling back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now to come back up again, if you don't come up easily and you don't have a history of, like if your low back isn't sore lately, bring one knee into your chest, grab a hold of it with both hands, pull yourself back up again. That gets your abs working on the way up too. Let's do 4 more of these. Drop your shoulders, take an inhale. Exhale, rolling back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come right back up again. You're in your C curve. Take an inhale. Exhale, rolling back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more of these coming up. Now, if you're like, you know what, I'm just falling, take a break down there. We'll join you in a moment. Find your C curve. Take an inhale. Exhale, rolling back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up again. Last one. Exhale, rolling back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you like something extra under your head, pop it under your head right now. Legs are bent. Feet are within the width of the torso. Now, here's the fun thing. If you've been doing Pilates for a while, either with me on the YouTube channel or here, and you're quite flexible, you could do your single leg circle differently than what I've been demoing. I've been getting us to work always starting with both legs bent. The trickier position to be in neutral is with both legs straight. Notice how my ribs want to lift immediately. So what you have to do, if you're going to try this today, is you have to let your rib cage relax and settle backwards towards the floor. Now, right, but if you're like, you know what, this position feels awkward and terrible, go back to both legs bent. This is a much more challenging position to be in. Now, whichever position you're starting with, I want you to lift one leg up to tabletop. Now, if you feel flexible enough to do with both legs straight, do it. I rarely feel that, so I'm going to keep that top leg bent today. And all we're going to do is take the knee across, well, the leg across the body, away from your face, the outside and back to where you started. Inhale to start your circle. Exhale to finish it. 3, 4, and 5. Let's go the other way, outside to inside. 2, 3. Now you're getting a lot of popping and cracking. Make your circle smaller. 4 and 5, and place your leg down. The popping and cracking is the tissues are not liking the range of motion you're working in. If you work to the edge of where that popping and cracking is, it will ease off. But if you just keep working where you're going, you're just telling the body, oh, that's a cool thing to do. You don't want that. Now, let's do the other leg. So, right, find your neutral, lift your leg up to tabletop or straight leg. And we're going to go inside to outside. Inhale to start your circle, exhale to finish it. 2, oh, that was 3, 4, and 5. Let's reverse, go outside to inside. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's come to a seated position. We're going to do a little bit of spine twist here. So, right, you can sit up straight with your legs right tight together. You can be in a diamond leg. You can have cross legs like I do. I'm going to recross the other way because I always cross that way. And your arms are sore, hands to the ribs. Otherwise, we take the arms out to the side like we did for our little circles earlier. Double check you can see them. Yeah. And we're going to use 3 inhales to turn. Try to keep the pelvis quiet. Going in, 2, 3, exhale, center. Other side, 2, 3, exhale, center. In, 2, 3, exhale, center. Other side, 2, 3, exhale, center. In, 2, 3, exhale, center. Other side, 2, 3, exhale, center. One more to each side here. Exhale, center. Last 1, 2, 3, and center. Let's go to a little bit of rolling like a ball today. Now, right, if you got some sciatica going on, this is a bad exercise for you. Take a break, maybe do some cat stretches, and we'll catch up with you again in a moment. So if we're doing rolling like a ball, right, you're far enough forward on your mat that you got space behind you. Gonna grab behind your legs. You're gonna scoop your back around, sneak your feet in closer, lift them up off the floor. Now you're gonna look at your knees the whole time. The rocking back and forth comes from your core, not from moving your head. You're gonna inhale, rock back, and exhale, come forward. Inhale, rock back, exhale, come forward. Now, you're trying to keep the space between your knees and your chest the same throughout. You're trying to keep the space between your heels and your bum the same throughout. So the work is coming from your core, not from bending and straightening your knees. 2 more here, coming right up on to the shoulder blades. Last one. And we'll do a slow roll down to get onto our back. So reach the arms out, find your C curve, take an inhale. Exhale, rolling back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stay down here. We're going to go to a little exercise called single leg stretch. Single leg stretch is done in the same position as our 100. So, right, if your neck is sore, you can leave your head down. If your low back is sore, you still have to lift your feet up off the floor for this, but you're going to reach your feet more up towards the ceiling. The lower your legs are, the more challenging it is to our low back. Yeah. So I want you to take an inhale, exhale, find your imprint, lift one leg at a time to your tabletop. Inhale, nod, exhale, curl up, grab one leg with both hands, straighten your other leg. And you're going to switch which leg is straight. Exhale as you switch. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring your knees together and just put your head down. Hug your knees into your chest. Little gentle side to side rock here. Now, from here, we're going to go to our obliques. So I want you to pop your hands behind your head. If your low back needs a break, put your feet on the floor. Otherwise, you're going to just lift your knees away from your chest to get into that tabletop position. Did you maintain your imprint? Now you're going to inhale, nod, exhale, curl up, inhale here, exhale, rotate, inhale, center, exhale, rotate, inhale, center, exhale, lay down. Exhale, curl, rotate. Other side, and back down again. Exhale, curl, rotate. Other side, back down again. Curl, rotate. Other side, back down again. 2 more, curl, rotate. Other side, and down 1 more, curl, rotate. Other side, and down. And let's place our feet on the floor. If they're up, drop your elbows sideways, a little side to side rock here. Does that feel better through your chest and torso than it did earlier in class, right? Just trying to get you to notice the change that moving our fascia makes. Yeah, our body is our fascia. The more we keep it moving and happy, the less it stiffens up. So, right, let's just, I was going to sit up, but let's do a little bit of shoulder bridge while we're here. So, nothing extra under your head because you're going to be lifting your bum. Your legs are bent, your feet are within the width of your body. Your collarbones are wide. You're in neutral. Feet are light, pelvis heavy, low back light, ribs heavy. Take an inhale. Exhale, press your feet in the floor and lift up till the front of your hip is flat. Take an inhale. And exhale, put your hips back down on the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale. And exhale, back down again. 1 more here. Exhale as you lift. Inhale. And exhale, back down again. Now, for our add-on today, you're going to have 4 options. Oh my goodness, not 4. 1 is alternating heels. 2 is tabletop. 3 is barely lifting 1 foot at a time. Yeah. 4 is développé. If you've ever danced, you go, okay, I know what développé is. Développé is we reach up and we come back down again. So we go tabletop and up, tabletop and down. And we're going to, regardless of which you choose, you're going to do 3 on each side, alternating legs. So let's make sure we're in neutral. I'm going to demo the développé. You're going to take an inhale. Exhale. Press your feet in the floor and lift up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the other foot. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Are you keeping the pelvis steady? And down. 1 more on each side as your bum's still at the top. And let's take an inhale and exhale, put your bum down. Now, if your hamstrings are angry at you, just straighten out those legs. We'll roll in and out with the legs. Yeah, we're going to do 1 more set of this. So, right, heels, tabletop, barely off the floor, or développé. It's your choice. I'm demoing développé again. So you're going to take an inhale. Exhale, press your feet in the floor, lift up. Inhale, reach 1 foot up. Exhale, down. Inhale, other up and down. I'm up and down and up and down. Alternate legs. Last one. Take an inhale. Exhale, put your bum down. Little side to side rock through the hips. I forgot to do développé on 1 leg, on 1 side. If you didn't see it this time, watch for it later on YouTube, yeah? Nobody's perfect, folks. Alrighty, we're gonna do a little rollover prep right now. So if you like something extra under your head, now is a good time to have it there. Once again, if you're sciatic-y, this is not a great exercise for you. Yeah, if you're not, it's fabulous. It stretches out the low back. We're gonna get the arms out of the exercise. Hands come to your forehead, palms are facing up. You're going to find your imprint, lift one leg at a time up to tabletop, lift your feet higher, drop your knees in towards your chest, turn your legs out, cross your ankles. This is your start position. I want you to try and keep the distance between your chest and your legs the same throughout. You're going to take an inhale, exhale, point your tail up at the ceiling, inhale, put it down. Exhale, curl, inhale, down. Now, if you feel your neck and your shoulders and your arms tightening a lot, do less with the lower body, right? Because ideally, there's not tons of reaction in that upper body. Let's do it with the ankles crossed the other way as well. Take an inhale. Exhale, point the tail up, ribs get heavy. Inhale, put the tail down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, release. Exhale, curl. Inhale, release. 2 more, curl. And release. Last one, curl and release. And let's put your feet down. Now, let's flip over onto our tummies so we can release out the front of the hips. So, right, we're going to go to one leg kick, which is a double knee bend. So you can either be down flat with your hands under your forehead, or you can be up on your elbows if you're up on your elbows. The only thing on the floor is the front of your thighs and your arms and the top of your foot. Yeah, shoulders out of the ears, regardless of which position you're in. Pull the pubes forward a little bit. You're going to inhale to prepare here. Bend one leg, pull your toe in, pull your heel in, straighten your leg. Other leg goes toe, heel, straighten, toe, heel, straighten. Breathing, toe, heel, straighten, toe, heel, straighten. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, toe, heel, straighten, toe, heel, straighten. One more, toe, heel, and straighten. Coming down onto your belly. We're going to do a little single leg extension today. So keep your legs close together with the kneecaps pointing down. Collarbones are wide. And I want you to feel like you're supporting your low back by having a little bit of tensioning through the abdominal wall. And remember, if you just gently pull your pubic bone forward towards the floor, that will help create that. We're going to try and find our thigh, where our thigh and our butt meet. Remember, the front of your thigh stays on the floor as you do this exercise. You're going to inhale to prepare. You're going to exhale, reach out to lift. Inhale down. Same leg, exhale, lift. Sorry, I want to make it a 4 breath. Let's exhale, take it down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down. Other leg. Exhale, lift. And down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Now you're feeling your thigh do something. And back down again. Exhale, lift. So right where your thigh and your butt meet, ideally you're feeling something happening there. And down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down. One more here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. And exhale, down. Relax. Both side to side. Rock through the hips. We're going to go back. And we're going to do a 2 breath on this, alternating legs, so you can still feel some work happening where the thigh and the butt meet. That sense of compression. So right, settle center, shoulders out the ears. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift one leg. Inhale down. Exhale, lift your other leg. Inhale down. Now, are you keeping the front of your thigh on the floor? Are you reaching out your toes? Do you feel your thigh do something as you lift? Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. So we're not necessarily going to feel the whole butt cheek. Quite often we fire right near the top of our butt more efficiently than we do this bottom end of things. We want to get the bottom end active. It helps our knees and low back be happy. One more on each side here. And let's just go to our shell stretch. So lift up, sit back towards your heels, round out your back. Little side to side rock is always nice here. Right now, remember, if your knees are really bugging you or your hips, laying on your back doing the same action is really nice too. It's a good option, right? Don't cause pain to try and get out of it, because right, ultimately, the reason I do Pilates and other work with my body is to not increase pain, to diminish it. Yeah. Let's go onto our side and do a little bit of side leg work. I want your legs at a 45 to your torso. So, right, feet are flexed. When I'm here, I want to have the side of that waist off the floor, but not the side of the ribs. And I want to make sure I'm not rolled back in that pelvis. Lift the top leg up, kick it forward twice. Going inhale, inhale, exhale, point your foot and pull it behind. In, exhale, point your foot and pull it behind. In, exhale, reach back. In, exhale, reach back. In, exhale, reach back. In, exhale, reach back. Two more here. In, and reach. Last one, inhale, exhale, reach back. Straight line from your head to your feet. Hips are stacked. Now, we're just going to start with the top leg. So lift it up, flex your foot, bring it down, point. Reach up, flex. Now, here's a fun thing. You want to make sure that leg is staying parallel, right? So right now, you can see how my knee is pointing straight forward on that top leg. If I turn it out, I take my leg way higher, but I'm working different muscles. I want to keep my knee pointing straight forward. So I'm really targeting the back of the outside of the leg, right? Inhale up, exhale down. One more here, up and down. Now we're going to do staggered leg, but we're going to do a reverse version of it. So you're going to inhale, lift the top leg, exhale, lift the bottom leg, then take the bottom leg down again. Exhale up, inhale down. So the top leg just stays still. Exhale, lift, inhale down. Exhale, lift, inhale down. Exhale, lift, inhale down. One more here. Take them both down. And double leg lift. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing 6 of these today. Bend your knees, drop them forward. Now, from here, we're just going to go to a shoulder exercise. I want you to make sure your weight is on the outside of that bottom thigh, so you're not rolled back. Shoulders are stacked. Bring that top hand right over top of your shoulder. Now, from here, I want you to take the hand down towards your hip a little bit. So you're going to point at where the wall and the ceiling meet. And then it's like you're screwing a light bulb in and out. You're going to get that elbow to turn. I don't care how you breathe on this. If you're getting lots of popping and cracking in this, get your hand closer to your hip. The part of this movement that we really want to make sure we can still efficiently do is get that palm to turn up to the ceiling and the elbow to turn towards your waist. That's where we have a tendency to have weakness. One more here. Beautiful. We're going to go to some clam shells. So let your hand rest on your legs. Now you're still on the outside of that thigh, or did you roll back as you were doing the arm exercise? Now, I want you to notice whether or not you can feel the outside of your bottom foot on the floor. If you can't, you got to sneak those feet further forward, because that has to do with a bit of stiffness in your fascia, which makes this exercise work as well without feeling the outside of that bottom foot down there. Yeah. Now, you're going to make sure that you're on the outside of that thigh, that the side of your waist is off the floor, and then you're just going to clamshell that top knee open and close it. You're going to keep your heels together. That really helps isolate the thought and the other deep rotators. Exhale, open, inhale, close. Really feel like you're reaching your knee forward and back. Careful, you don't want to roll the pelvis back, right? I could go further if I rolled my pelvis. I want to keep that pelvis there and just open. So notice my range of motion isn't very big on this. Some people are. It depends on the depth of your hip cup. Obviously, mine's quite deep, which is why I can't really open my knees much. Not a big deal. This is totally my functional range. Yeah, we should do this on the other side. So let's Start with the kick. So right, straight line from your head to your tail. Hike the legs forward, flex your feet, and make sure the side of the waist is off the floor. Yeah, so the pelvis is square and the pelvis is not rolled back, right? You're on the front of that greater trochanter. Lift your top leg up, kick it forward twice. Going inhale, inhale, exhale, pull the leg behind you. Forward, inhale, inhale, exhale, point and pull the leg behind you. In, exhale, reach back. In, exhale, reach back. In, exhale, reach back. Two more. In, exhale, reach back. Last one. In, and reach back. Straight line from your head to your feet. Hips are stacked. Lift your top leg up. Flex your foot. Bring it down. Point your foot. Reach up. Flex. Bring it down. Point. Inhale as you go up. And exhale as you come down. Inhale as you go up. And exhale as you come down. Is that top knee pointing forward? Or are you turning it out in an effort to lift it higher? That's not the point of the exercise. It's trying to get the tissue right back here where my hand is working, not your rotators. We do that with Clam Shell, yeah? Now, let's do that fun staggered leg. So lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, lower the bottom leg. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Two more, lift and lower. Last one, lift. Whoops, do one more so we can take them both down together. Double leg lift, exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Is your top hip still rolled forward or are you starting to roll it back? 5 and 6, yeah? Bring those knees forward. We're going to the arm exercise first. Bring it right up over your shoulder. Make sure your weight is on the outside of that bottom thigh so you're not rolled back, yeah? Then angle that hand down towards your hip a bit, kind of pointing at where your wall and ceiling meet. And then we're gonna go back to that rotation of the arm. Trying to get that elbow to turn, right? Remember, the turn where the palm starts to turn towards the ceiling is the part we start to lose. Really reach out the top of your head so we're not kind of poking the head forward. That'll irritate the neck. One more here. And then rest your arm down. Now, can you feel the outside of that bottom foot on the floor? And if you can't, sneak your feet further forward. Make sure your weight is on the outside of the thigh. The side of the waist is off the floor, right? And then you're just going to keep your heels together as you clam shell that top knee open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. So, right, I'm trying to keep the side of my waist off the floor the whole time. I'm trying to keep my top ASIS point, right? This pointy bit on the front of my pelvis forward, which is why this is not a very big range of motion. As long as I'm feeling work right where my thigh and my butt meet, and also, it'd be nice if I didn't just drop the leg. I want to have control as I go down. One more of those. Good, rest. Okay, let's flip onto our back. Just do a quick little release for the hips. So step your feet wide and just drop one knee in, pick it up, drop your other knee in and pick it up and breathe. We'll do just one more here. And let's come to a seated position and we'll do a little bit of spine stretch forward. So remember, for your spine stretch forward, you're either going to be sitting with your feet shoulder distance apart, or you can have the diamond shape in the legs. You want to be sitting up nice and tall. You can always have a yoga block under your bum. Collarbones are wide. Take an inhale. Exhale, start with your head, round forward, rounding above your belly button. Inhale into your back. Exhale, come all the way back up again. Inhale. Exhale, rounding forward. Inhale. Exhale, all the way back up again. Exhale as you round forward, pulling the belly button in and up. Inhale. Exhale all the way back up again. Let's do it on the 2 breath. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more here, down and up. Now, let's go over onto our tummies, do a little bit of swan dive prep before we run out of time. So I want your hands beside your head. I want your legs open to a V shape, heels pulled towards the middle. You're gonna have a little bit of tension in that abdominal wall. So, right, you don't feel like your belly is 100% slack on the floor. You're gonna inhale, slide your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, lifting up into your banana shape. Inhale, hold. Exhale, back down again. Now, remember, we're just trying to find a nice backward curve through the spine, like you would find on a rocker in a rocking chair. It's not about getting the arms straight. If you can, if you're that flexible today, go there. I'm a little stiff this morning, so it's not working for you. That's okay too. Inhale, slide your shoulder blades. Exhale, up. Inhale. Exhale, back down again. One more of these. Do you feel your bum working? And back down. We're going to the 2 breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more here. Up and down. Let's just go to our shell stretch. Sit back over your heels. Round out your back. Scoop your belly button in. All side to side rock is always nice here. And I want to do just one more little thing here. Let's just do a wee touch of mermaid. So, because these are mermaid leggings. They have little fish scales on them. They're quite fun. I know you can't see it, but up close you can see. Anyways, mermaid. So, right, legs are crossed, or diamond, or you could have a straddle for this. You don't want to have your legs close together because you're trying not to tip over, yeah? So, right, you're sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach one arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, side bend, head to tail. Inhale, up. And exhale, take your arm down. Inhale, reach your other arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. One more here. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. And exhale, release. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. Drink lots of water regularly. Don't just drink big gulps. Little sips all the time helps keep us hydrated when the weather is hot like it is in the summer. Yeah, so thank you for hanging out with me. Oops.
Isolated in the way that might be asked of me soon.